Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome back in the English class. Yesterday we started our English. So, yesterday I taught you about, I said something about Unit 1, that was animals, and I gave you some work that was very important to know different words that is related to animals. And you can find those words from this circle. You can make words from here using different alphabets. I am telling you this again because somebody was confused about the question. The question was from the lesson unit 1. Write all the words that are related to animals. That word should be written in your notebook and should be memorized properly with the correct pronunciation. Now, dear student, that was our class yesterday about different animals. Now let us move to our today's class. It is the starting of our chapter, the song of the whale. Most probably you know what is whale. Whale तो जो समुद्र, जो सी का सबसे बड़ा एनिमल हम लोग कहते हैं. It is a very big animal in the world also, water animal. Now, Song of the Whale. It is a 19 lines poem. There are different names given to the poetry. There are lots of names according to their lines. So this is 19 lines poem. So it is called the Villanella poetry type. So we can say it also a personification poem because it personifies whale. Now let us see our box content. What is there? It says that in this poem, Kit Wright has highlighted the merciless killing of magnificent animals to satisfy human needs. It's being done for things like whale fat for making soaps or lipsticks and shoe polish. The whales are being killed for our selfish needs, and instead of their lives, we choose the makeup and polish they provide. Now, Song of the Whale, the topics means that the whale, the grieving of whale, the song, either that is a sad song or happy song. But according to our point, we come to know that it is a sad song of a whale that it sings every time because of the unhuman activities that are done towards them. Now, according to Kit Wright, it is the author, it is a writer of the poem. About Kit Wright, I will be telling you later classes. Now, he writes this poem in favor of the whale. He says that, according to the box, he says that people are killing whale mercilessly. Mercilessly का मतलब होता है कि दया नहीं दिखाना, एकदम मारना, उसको मारने में एकदम क्रूर होना, दयावीन होना. सो ये लोग whale को इस तरह से मार रहा है कि उन लोगों के हृदय में they don't have the hearts, they don't have the words kindness, the feelings of kindness to these animals. They are doing all this to fulfill their fulfill their greediness, to satisfy their greediness. ये सब वो लोग एक लोभ के कारण कर रहा है because they are making from the whale fat. whale का जो फैट होता है उससे वो लोग क्या करते हैं, दे मेक अ soap, lipstick and polish which the human beings uses for their stylish life. Now for these things they are being killed mercilessly. The whales are being killed for our selfish needs, and instead of their lives we choose the makeup and polish they provide. Now we don't have that type of feelings about the whale. We are thinking only about our needs, greedy needs. We are not caring about their lives, but we are caring about our stylish life. That is what wrong we are doing. The human beings they are committing. They are not just have a feelings of love towards these poor animals. So the Keith Wright, he explains in this poem about this very beautiful animal towards which the human activities are very merciless. Now let us move to our poem. Dear student, the Song of the Whale I is starting today, and this will be of two classes, part 1 and part A and part B. In the part A class today, I will just be taking the only 4 stanzas. After that, 4 stanzas. In next classes, 4 stanzas. I will be explaining partly. So be careful. Listen to the poem very carefully so that you can do the activities later on very properly. आपको धैर्य रख के एकदम सिंसियरली पोएम को सुनना है, इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन को अच्छी तरह से सुनना है, और बाद में आपको एक्टिविटीज़ खुद करना है और नोटबुक उसको बनाना है. नाउ लेट अस सी द 2 lines what it says. Heaving mountain in the sea, well I heard you grieving. Heaving mountain in the sea, well I heard you grieving. You can see that well just when they live in the sea and sometimes they come out of the water. कभी कभी वो क्या करता है, रेज पानी से रेज होके ऊपर आ जाता है, तो उस टाइम पे हम लोगों को देखने में लगता है कि कोई माउंटेन वहाँ पे खड़ा हो. देयर इज अ बिग माउंटेन इन द सी. हम लोगों को ऐसा अनुभव होता है. वी फील दैट अ बिग माउंटेन इज राइजिंग. वेल आई हर्ड यू ग्रीविंग. नाउ यहाँ पे जो पोएट बता रहा है कि एट दैट टाइम व्हेन यू रेज अप इन द सी, वाटर से ऊपर आते हो, you just look like a mountain, but in your grand bigness अथवा in your big appearance also I heard your grieving. इतना विशालता, इतना भव्य जो आकार लेके समुद्र के ऊपर में आते हैं आप, तब फिर भी मुझे क्या है, आपका एक सैडनेस, एक अनहैप्पीनेस, ग्रेट सॉरो मुझे वो महसूस होता है, मुझे वो सुनाई देता है जब आप ऊपर आता है. तो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द ट्रीटिंग ओवर द एनिमल्स. नाउ nowadays people are just giving more important nowadays, but before that people used to treat the animals in a very rude way. They didn't have any kindness over them. So being a human being, we know that every creatures in the world, they have the equal rights to live on this earth. हम लोग एक ह्यूमन है, हम लोगों को पता है कि जो भी द गॉड हैज़ मेड, भगवान ने जो भी क्रिएचर्स बनाया है, उन लोगों को पृथ्वी में, अर्थ में जीने का पूरा हक है, सबको बराबर. बट human being, a superior being, they are violating all these type of activities, and they are committing crimes also. So nowadays it has been stopped. The animals have been giving more care about them. People are more concerned about animal. And we also must know that they don't have the language to speak with us, but they have the feelings that they can share. और ये feelings को समझने के लिए we must show them kindness. We have to see their activities and we have to know their feelings. It is said that kindness is only that language which a deaf and the dumb can hear and see. अब यहाँ पे एक कहा है, it is a very beautiful sentence. Kindness, दयापन, किसी के ऊपर में कृपा होना, किसी को प्रेम देना, ये दया, जो ये फीलिंग्स हम लोग किसी को देते हैं, तो ये फीलिंग्स चाहे वो ना बोलने वाला जानवर हो वो भी अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, ना सुनने वाला जानवर अथवा व्यक्ति हो वो भी सुनेगा, ना देखने वाला अंधा हो तो वो भी देख लेगा. बिकॉज इट इज द फीलिंग काइंडनेस, टू शो काइंडनेस टू अदर बीइंग, इट इज the way of language also that we communicate with them. अब कोई एक डॉग वहाँ पे बार्क कर रहा है, भूख रहा है, तो हम लोग को पता करना है कि ये क्यों भूख रहा है. We have to know his feeling, why he is barking. So in this way we can care the animals. So we must be kind to the animals, we must give them food, we must take them in a very careful way. We must not beat them, we must not throw stones at them. ये सब चीज़ हम लोगों को दिखाना है एनिमल्स के ऊपर में. हम लोग उससे थोड़ा अपने जूनियर को अथवा हम लोग छोटा सा बच्चे को सिखाना है कि we must love animal, we must be kind to animals. Now let us move to second two lines. Great whale crying for your life, crying for your kind I knew. Now see, all those people, they are making their pockets full by killing this type of animals. We can hear that forest section also, it is the same thing. The animals are being killed for the purpose of for their skin, for their tusk, for their bones, for their fur, and so for meat purpose. These are all the activities that the human beings are committing, but they are not listening the cry of these animals. वो लोग ये सब कर रहा है वो अपने मजे के लिए, अपने पैसा पॉकेट भरने के लिए, लेकिन वो लोग ये एनिमल्स का फीलिंग्स, उन लोगों का अंदर का जो रोने का आवाज़ है वो सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. वो क्यों रो रहा है कि ये समझने का एक इंसान में he has lost that feelings. Crying for your kind I knew. और पोइट क्या कहता है, मुझे मालूम है, ए ग्रेट व्हेल, ए महान विशाल शरीर धारक व्हेल, आप रो रहे हैं और मुझे मालूम है आप क्यों रो रहे हैं. और आप अपने काइंड, यहाँ पे काइंड का मतलब अपने बच्चे, अपना जो आने वाला रेसेस है, जनरेशन, उसके लिए रो रहा है. बिकॉज they are been the people are killing them numerously. People are killing them in numbers. So one day they may get extinct from the earth. So it is crying for her races that they may be able to survive on the earth or not. वो अपने रेसेस जो है आने वाला जनरेशन, अभी तो इतना मानव जाति मार रहा है, तो बाद में मेरा रेसेस बच पाएगा या नहीं बच पाएगा. फॉर दिस इज क्राइंग, अपने रेसेस काइंड्स के लिए. नाउ थर्ड स्टैंजा देखो, हाउ वी वुड यूज योर डाइंग लिपस्टिक फॉर आवर पेंटेड फेसेस, पॉलिश फॉर आवर शूज. नाउ हियर यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा कहा है पोएट ने, आप को मार के, आपका प्राण लेकर, हाउ कैन यू यूज योर थिंग्स, यू यूज योर बॉडी पार्ट्स टू मेक आवर लिपस्टिक्स एंड टू पेंट आवर फेसेस. हम लोगों को अपना शरीर को सजावट के लिए आपको क्यों मारे हम लोग ऐसा क्यों करना है हम लोगों को. हम लोगों के अंदर में डोंट वी हैव द फीलिंग्स, हम लोगों के अंदर में काइंडनेस नहीं है कि हम लोग आप जैसा जो इनोसेंट एनिमल्स को मार के हम लोग अपना शरीर को सजावट कर रहा है। एंड वी आर मेकिंग पॉलिश फॉर आवर जूते के लिए हम लोग पॉलिश बना रहा है। इट इज लिपस्टिक एंड पॉलिश, इट इज अ two things only, but there are different materials that the human beings makes after killing different animals. They have the different purpose of killing the animals. So the human must stop this kind of nonsense, so that this poor animal, this innocent animal, may also get chance to survive in the world, as it is the place which has been gifted by the God equally to both humans, even to the smallest organism on the land. So we must have that type of feelings. हम लोगों को जानवर के प्रति प्रेम, एक एहसास होना चाहिए, because they are also helping to balance our ecosystem. इकोसिस्टम अगर ऐसे लुप्त हो जाएगा, एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाएगा, कोई जीव का प्रकार, काइंड कोई लोप हो जाएगा, if they get extinct, then our ecosystem may be in danger. So we must understand that, human beings must understand that they are also very much important to balance our ecosystem. सो यहाँ पे दोस्तों स्टांजा में, पहले स्टांजा में तो वो एक माउंटेन पहाड़ की तरह होकर भी वो रोते हैं। वो जब समुद्र के बाहर पानी से बाहर निकलते हैं तो उस टाइम पोइट को उसका ग्रीविंग, उसका जो रोने का जो सैडनेस उसको फीलिंग होता है, उसको महसूस होता है। उसके बाद सेकेंड स्टांजा में ग्रेट वेल क्राइंग फॉर योर लाइफ, क्राइंग फॉर योर काइंड आई न्यू। पोइट को ये मालूम है, मुझे मालूम है कि आप क्यों रो रहा है। आप इसलिए रो रहा है क्योंकि आपका बच्चे, आपका आने वाला जनरेशन क्या होगा, इट विल गेट एक्सटिंक्ट। नाउ थर्ड स्टैंजा में यहाँ पे बताया है हाउ वी वुड यूज योर डाइंग। हम लोग यहाँ पे जो अपने शरीर को सजावट के लिए आपका शरीर का अंग हम लोग कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं। That much stupid human we have become. So we must ignore this killing the innocent animal, making different materials for our greedy needs. So we must stop it. Now let us move to the fourth stanza. Tumbling mountain in the sea, well I heard you calling. Tumbling. Acrobat, you have heard. Acrobat means a person who shows different activities in the circus or anyway. एक कलाबाज होता है ना, टम्बलिंग। सो टम्बलिंग, यहाँ पे टम्बलिंग का भी मीनिंग यही है। टम्बलिंग माउंटेन इन द सी, फर्स्ट टाइम हैविंग माउंटेन इन द सी। माउंटेन जैसा विशाल बाहर निकलना, टम्बलिंग माउंटेन इन द सी मतलब यहाँ पे जब ये सी में उछल पुछल करता है, इधर उधर घूमता है, तो वेल आई हर्ड यू कॉलिंग, वेल आई हर्ड यू कॉलिंग। जब उछल पुछल, इधर टम्बलिंग, इधर उधर सी के वाटर में जब ये व्हेल एक्रोबेट करता है, टम्बलिंग करता है, ऊपर नीचे अथवा मूवमेंट दिखाता है, उस टाइम उसके अंदर से एक प्रकार का जो क्राई, रोने का आवाज, शायद द पीपल, अनकाइंड पीपल अथवा द पर्सन हु डोंट हैव द हार्ट्स, who don't have the feelings over animals, I think they don't hear this. But here the poet, he is a lover of animals, so he can hear that calling, he can hear that sound of the whale, what he is saying, why he is sad. So these are all about the beautiful poem, the whale, the song of the whale. And the poet Keith Wright, he has explained it very well regarding the gigantic creature of the sea. Dear student, here we can say lots of difficult words, lots of words that may be unknown about you. For example, merciless, killing, magnificent. Magnificent का मतलब होता है बहुत बड़ा, and lipstick. These are all the difficult words that may you can take it as your homework and draft it in your copy. Learn the spellings, learn the pronunciation, and try to know the meaning of all these words up to stanza 4 we have done today. We will be doing other stanzas tomorrow in next class. For that you must revise the poem properly and go through it and see all the difficulties that you can find. And if you have any confusion, you can write it in our classroom app what that the school has managed for all of you, so you can put out your confusion over there. And dear student, during this time writing, try to make your notes very well. That will be checked afterwards when the school reopens. So dear student, this much for today, and tomorrow we will continue our other stanzas. Till then, have a nice time and don't give any trouble to your parents. Stay well and safe. Bye.